when we are talking about the MS SQL server, do you think it is a service? No. This idea has not comes to mind. Actually, it is a service. It is something like, it is a service. You have to access the when you come up with the service. What is the key thing comes to your mind as a network students? IP address or what? We have talked about it. We have discussed this kinds of thing. When you come up with the service, to access the service to the outside of the outsiders in the network, you need what?
IP address.
No. Port. Okay, guys, you forgot the port. When you come up with the service is matched with the port. Please, guys, remember this one. So this is having a dedicated port. Okay. When you come up with MySQL, you know what's the port of the MySQL. So it is a service. When you can use different kinds of interface to access this service. Even you are using a command line, this is possible. Yes, it's possible. You can access the MySQL with the command line, and also you can access another GUI tool like this. Okay, these kinds of tool. This is a tool. This is not the MySQL server database. This is SQL Management Studio, just to manage SQL, it is not for maintaining the database, retrieving data, no, anything not possible. When you're connecting, yes, you have to provide the password, because it is not the application, it is just interface. You are using an interface application just to make and delete or updating or doing anything in the database. It is tool. Like the same, Amazon database, the Amazon Dynamo database is a database. It is work as a service. All the database run as services, and you need some tool to communicate with the database. You might need some graphical interface to communicate with the database. Yes, do that. Amazon produce a NoSQL workbench. You can use the NoSQL workbench to make the database and make the table, and do the you can use the data modeling stuff with the database and data visualizing stuff. You can do the retrieve the data and show it what it look like, what the data table information.
Is it the name of the application?
Yes. NoSQL workbench. Yes, it's the application name. And you can type your queries, and you can validate your queries. You can easily build up your queries. It is extremely similar like SQL Management Studio and the MySQL workbench. Those are kinds of tools. Those are not databases. When you come up with the databases, unfortunately the tools comes to your mind because you are always working with the tool to communicate with the database. Okay. So we have discussed lots of features comes under AWS DynamoDB. The first thing is that on demand, on demand it is providing extra service. The DynamoDB acceleration provide the caching facility, the DB auto scaling. You can use the DB features for the small type of DB to the large scale DB. When your database quantity and the requirements and the traffic, based on that, the database management service provide excess performance, applying excess performance features, and your customers or employees who are consuming your application will not get any bad feeling throughout the scenario. And the global table is really required to handle the multi-region transaction, multi-region situation, especially used for the the databases located in different location. So even it is a one database, it might be located in the several countries to handle the data and the mirror the data and the backup in data, those kinds of things. To perform those kinds of activities, you need the global data tables. You are having two backup planning on for the database backup on demand. Backup on demand is one of a very advantage. Even you are using the database, you are consuming the data, retrieving or writing the data. At the same time you can do the backupping. Data encryption. They are providing a unique encryption methodology for you. You can use your own keys to do the encryption, and point in time recovery. It is also one of the advantage feature in the database. And transaction, the most important and the key thing of the database is the transaction. They are providing the highly reliable. It means the transaction is become more accurate in the Amazon, as well as a result it become more reliable. Do you have any questions?